Hey guys, Alan here from In the Game Room. Wanted to give you a little update on the project here. We're clearing off the workbench. I don't know why I said we, it's just me. But anyways, I'm clearing off my workbench. And it's still a bit of a mess and a disaster. But it's beginning. So there's that. And I want to give you a little bit of a preview of something that's coming up pretty soon. I'm working with a couple of new materials, new products here. They're new to me anyways. This one here, the Ammo Acrylic Crystal Paints. We're using these on the, again I said we, it's just me, the windows and all of the lights and turn signals and things like that on this vehicle. It really came out nice for the turn signals and things like that. I'm not sure how I feel about the windows. What I did is I painted the windows and the turn signals and lights silver first, and then I went over them with the crystal paint. And I think the silver on the windows might have been a mistake. I probably should have painted them green and then went over with the periscope green. Probably would have been a better effect because they're a little shiny right now. A little reflective kind of, so we'll see how that works out. Another thing I'm working with for the first time is this new acrylic filter. I don't have enough experience with it yet to really talk about it, but I will soon, and I'll give you a full review. But I will tell you it's a water-based acrylic filter. There are oil-based or enamel-based filters on the market. Even Ammo makes the enamel based also, but these are acrylic based. I have put it on this model, so it does work very nicely. I can say already that one of the things I'm impressed with is that it doesn't dry super fast, and that's what I was worried about. I was worried about a water-based filter drying real fast while you're applying it, and it doesn't. It stays wet for a while, so you can kind of work it around. For those of you who don't know exactly what a filter is, welcome to the club. It's a hard thing to describe. It's similar to a wash, but it's not a wash, it's a filter. Washes generally don't affect the surface as much, and they just get down into the cracks and crevices and give that effect. These are more, well, the way they're described by the manufacturer is a product that's used to subtly change the appearance of a color of paint. So you can sort of adjust the paint color a little bit, applying a filter to it. The same way I guess you would, a filter on a camera lens. It changes the intensity of the color or the tone of the color or whatever. That's what a filter does. Using it on this, it did alter the color very nicely in a way that I'm happy with. But it did also act a little bit like a wash in that it did get down into the cracks and crevices and added detail to those. So while it's not designed for that purpose, it does actually do that a little bit. So this model here still needs some weathering done to it, and it needs maybe a little dry brushing here and there, and then a flat varnish, matte varnish, because it's a little bit shiny right now, which is just fine. But it'll be done soon, and I think it's going to look pretty cool. So as I learn more about the filters and I get a little more use out of the crystal paints, I'll give you guys more of a proper review. But for now, I'm learning. But as far as the acrylic filters go, so far I'm happy with the result that I'm getting here. And we'll see how it turns out in the very end. I'm going to try to apply a little bit more of the filter in a few areas, because they say one of the cool things about it is that you can apply it, let it dry, and then apply a little more in certain areas to sort of increase the effect. So I want to experiment with that and see how that goes. And I might even try some different colors. This is the ochre, so we'll see what other colors look like on here. So I think that's just about it for now. Next on the list probably is this guy here, and then we'll have two pretty cool vehicles done. But coming up, like I said, I'll have more information for you on the acrylic filters. And the workbench, all the paints are gone. I'm going to take down all of these paint racks and repaint them. These paint racks are, a few of them anyways, are the very first paint racks we ever made many years ago. They're a little dirty and kind of worn looking. They're in perfect condition. They work fine. So I'm gonna repaint them and make them look fresh. And there's my new Spider-Man. Other than that, that's everything for now. I've got a lot of work to do here on the bench, and I'm going to continue working on this little Humvee. So that's it for now. Just checking in with you guys. Talk to you again real soon. Keep on gaming.